Good morning, my seedy friends. Today we're going to be talking about pole beans. So if you look back at my garden there, see that chain link fence? The two panels? I grew a few different varieties, so we're going to go in the greenhouse and I'm going to show you. I pulled those yesterday because we were getting a cold snap, so I'm going to go in the greenhouse and show you what I harvested. Oh, hold on. You see the chickens are getting some goodies here this morning first. Oh boy. Good job, Sean. Okay, so into the greenhouse. Let's go look at these beans. So this is the new greenhouse. So what I did is I pulled all the pole beans and I put them in a pile here just so that they wouldn't be in the cold. And then I've been going through and separating them. I'm going to blanch and freeze some of them that are young and tender. We're going to eat some fresh, and then the rest I'm going to let dry, and then we'll have them as a dry bean. So this year I chose the Etowah Black, which is an Indian black bean. Kind of rare, so I'd rather grow out something that's a little rare. I grew something I never grew before, which was the lazy greasy wife, and then the Mayflower and the Seneca speckled and the rattlesnake. So let me break these down for you. First and foremost, these beans couldn't have been simpler. I basically took the bean seed like this. I put it in the ground underneath the chain link fence. I planted it in, when my peas were done, I planted them so early July, and before the first frost, I just pulled them all, plant and all, and then I came in here and pulled the beans off the vine. So let's start with this one here. This is the Etowah Black, and I'm sure I'm mangling that name. I'm very sorry. If someone knows how to say it properly, please let me know. So they're a gorgeous bean. You can see they get kind of like a red blush on them. And then the more dry they get, it fades into this more of a tan color. And if you look, I'm not good at holding the phone and doing this, but you can see there's beautiful black beans inside of there. So hold on. Okay, so the black beans, you can see, start with a real pretty purple outer casing, and then as they dry they get more of a creamy color, and then inside the little dry tan package are beautiful shiny black beans. So I would definitely grow these black beans again. The lazy greasy housewife are these big plump fat green beans here. They produced quite well. As the bean gets older, they turn a little more yellow, and then you can see the nice plump white seeds inside. So those are going to make a nice cooking bean. And then the rattlesnake pole bean, these are a great green bean to eat. They're large, they're attractive. They call them a rattlesnake because they kind of get stripes like a rattlesnake sometimes, and they also hide under the leaves, like, you know, if it was a rattlesnake it would bite you kind of thing. So the seeds are a little fresh right now, but the seeds are going to dry to look more like a pinto bean. And then these are from my yellow wax bush beans. So we usually eat these beans fresh. So I have some here. You can see I have more bush beans growing over there. So I have a few of these that are going to be, they're just a little white bean, you know, when they get to maturity. And then these, I believe, are the Mayflower. These are a cute little bean. You're going to use them just like a pinto. But you see how they get dry and sort of leathery? See how these are sort of leathery here? So you're going to wait until they're kind of, when you shake them, they should be almost like a rattle inside. That's how you know that they're good to harvest. So basically when you pull your beans, all I've done with these beans literally all season is I planted them. I planted them and forgot them until fall. And gorgeous flowers, very attractive to look at, low maintenance, and growing dry beans, as every prepper knows, is a staple. So I think a lot of people buy beans. I don't think a lot of people grow beans. They grow green beans, but we need to break that chain and really start growing the food we're eating. So if you eat beans and rice, you should be growing beans and rice. And at least give it a try. Black beans, white beans, pinto beans. I mean, get to know your entire food cycle. Because there may come a time when you can't buy it. So, there's my beans. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I'll be happy to answer any questions I can.